So time tracking. Why time tracking is important? First of all, this is one of the aspects of Scrum, which is called time boxing. You have to time box everything you do. You have to track how much time you have planned, how much time you have actually spent, and that will give you a better chance to plan properly and to work with the velocity. And one of the main problems people usually have is that development team is busy with implementing the idea, implementing the business vision, and they forget to track time in Jira. So in order to make it easier for your development team, just give them another alert and let them know they have to log time before they mark the assignment as complete or done. And now I'll show you how to do that, because Jira provides those tools to arrange the kind of a system. You want to go to your Jira settings and pick their issues and find workflows. Find the workflow you're working with, find which workflow you're using for your project, and try to modify it. I will not actually be saving my modifications because this is my active project. So that kind of an alert can be set up to the transition, because you have to make sure that the time was logged when an issue transits from one status to another. When the work is done on the issue, the time needs to be logged in. So for me, it's a transition between the in progress and done in this case. I click on a transition and a pop-up shows up. You see here several options: properties, triggers, conditions, validators, post functions. You want to go to validators. Inside the validators, you see I already have this rule, but I'll just show you how to create another one. Click Add Validator and choose Field Required Validator. Click Add. Go to the next page, and here you need to select which field will be required for this transition. Scroll through the fields, and there's going to be time spent option. Do not use it. You want to use the sum over time spent. Click Add, and here you can specify a message which you want to show up on a screen, because when your team will try to move an issue from in progress to done without a time being logged in, this error message will come up. And if you don't specify the error message, there's going to be just error. They will not know what's happening. So let them know what's happening and tell them, like, please log time before moving issue to done. Now you save it. And when you go back to your screen, you see that here is your rule. It's been added. I'll just remove it because I already have one. And that's it. Now it's going to be working for your workflow, for your project, and people will be seeing this message if they forget to log time while moving the assignment to a done status from in progress. A couple of words why that is important, because in Scrum, it's all about planning for short time, and planning is based on estimations, and people are very bad at estimations. It's not even me speaking, it's science speaking. And what you want to do is you still want to try to estimate. Your team still needs to try and estimate in story points and then in hours or minutes for the sprint. What you want to do is you want to see how much time they have originally estimated and how much time they have eventually logged. For example, we have estimated this subtask as 5 hours and we have worked on it 2 hours and it's now complete. Or we have estimated 5 hours and we have worked on it 7 hours and it's now complete. At the end of your sprint, you want to go to the reports, see your timesheets, and see how much is the deviation of your estimations, and calculate that to the percentage of your deviation, and that will be another of your good tools to predict your planning. Because when your team estimates that in general they need 40 hours to accomplish something, You can use your deviation and be ready and manage your risks and be ready and know that, okay, yes, it's 40 hours, but they might be 5% more, because usually the deviation is 5 to 10%. And when you will be planning something very important for your product, like presentations, meetings, whatever, make sure you account for that deviation, manage your risks. Don't just hope that things will go exactly as you planned them.